What's goody? I'm the Queen G22, Ninja Turtles gaming, geek stuff, and travel. And hello, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, mutations, mix and match. And actually, this is Tales of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. These figures are based off of the new series that is coming out very, very soon. These are done by Playmates, which, by the way, shout out to Playmates for sending these over to me. So we are going to take a look at them. And since we're talking about Tales of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, let me shamelessly say it comes out August 9th, 2 days after my birthday, and you can stream that and everything Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle related on Paramount Plus. Okay, so now let's talk about these figures. So if you peep some of my previous videos on these figures based upon, well, these are based upon the new series, but previously ones that, I mean, they're based off of Mutant Mayhem, right? So as someone who's an old school fan and feels like nothing can be better than the originals, I really got to open my mind on this one, you know, to be okay with the, you know, this new look, which I'm okay with it. It's different. It's not meant for my generation. These turtles are for a younger generation, which is fine. But after I had seen the movie, I am definitely warming up to these new look of the Ninja Turtles, I guess I would say. Now, these in particular, mutations mix and match. So, well, already I do have a situation already. See, I'm looking at these figures and this is Michelangelo, this is Donatello, this is Raphael, and all of them on the back have a picture of Leonardo's face. So right off the bat, you know, okay, why we couldn't have Donatello on the back of his card since it's his figure, you know, I think we could have done that. Same with, you know, the other brothers, but okay. But let's start with this whole mutations mix and match thing. So apparently they're all mixable. You can take their arms off and legs off and bodies and heads and put them and create your own mutant, which I guess for some of you and your children that this is cool. It can be, not really my cup of tea, but this is something that they're advertising that you can do. So on the back, when we look at this, we've got Leonardo's head. All right, we've got Splinter's arm, Mikey's torso, and Metalhead's arm. Who's this? Bishop's leg and Raphael's leg. Now also, okay, I'm not seeing anything Donatello related other than technically Metalhead. So again, you know, the whole back of this card thing, I'm not really a fan of Playmates. If Donatello is in the package, then Donatello somewhere, at least the finger, should be on the back, but we're gonna move on. So this is cool. So you can flip-flop the pieces and create your own mutant. So as far as this line goes, it looks like we have all the turtles, Leonardo, Raphael, Michelangelo, and Donatello. And then below, it shows that we've got Splinter, Bishop in Mets, Metalhead, and Mechazoid. So, you know, we got a decent little line here. We got 8 figures, which is cool. And apparently you can flip and flop all of them. So we are going to flip flop a couple of these. I guess we can just kind of go through the packaging real quick, each turtle, so you can see what you get. So it looks like we're gonna start with my guy. We're gonna start with the, you know, the best one. Donatello looks like he comes with Metalhead's head and his arm. And then he's got a few of his own accessories, the headphones, and some other stuff. So I guess, yeah, why don't we just jump right in? Let's crack this open and take a look at Donatello. Okay, I am going to hit these corners, and you know what? There really isn't a reason for me to be this careful because I'm not going to keep this package with Leonardo's face on it. So I did a really good job opening this up. It's very clean, but yeah, I don't even know why I did that. So we got this packaged open. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at the figure first. Hold on just a second. Rubber bands, rubber bands. All right, so now that we have all that stuff off, the rubber bands, Playmates is totally channeling NECA with all the rubber bands and stuff. Jesus. Let's take a look at this Donatello figure. So first off, he's adorable, right? Because he's Donatello. Now, he's pretty much looks the same as the other Mutant Mayhem Donatellos. I know this is not Mutant Mayhem, this is Tales of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but you know what I'm saying. Except he's got this little blue, little like, what's this thing used to be called? Not a hanky sack. some pouch or whatever. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? We used to have these little pouches on, and we used to thought that we were the fucking shit in school. We could have all our little toys in here. Yeah, we should bring that back. I know people tried to, but we weren't ready for it. But anyways, Donatello has his, and I'm sure he's got some legitimate stuff in there. And let's see, he's got his little glasses on. Now these glasses are really locked in. They got the 2 holes on the side to keep his glasses on. And then on the back, we've got a holder, it looks like, for these ninja stars that he comes with and his bow staff. He's also got a little bit more detail on his elbows, and he's got a cute little watch on, which is nice. So nice touch, Playmates. He's looking straight out of the series, I'm sure. These little knee pads, no articulation in the knees. He can't really bend his knees, and he can't really bend his foot or turn his ankles. So all the movement is in his legs, which, you know, that's fine. Same with his elbows, no articulation there, and same with the wrists, nothing there either. This guy he's stiff.
That's what she said.
Michael, please. Please.
But, you know, overall, for a Playmates mocking the figure of Tales of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, I think he's spot on. He looks great. So let's keep moving. Let's take a look at these accessories. So Donatello, like I was saying, he comes with Metalhead's face, which I like Metalhead. I think these are a perfect pair, right? Since Donatello essentially is, well, that is debatable, I guess, depending on what you're reading or what you're watching. Right below Metalhead's, it looks like we have Metalhead's arm, so this is kind of cool. And then right next to that, we have Donatello's bow staff, so he is good to go there. Now to the right, we have this long pipe-looking thing. This doesn't really say what this is for. I'm assuming this is something that might come with Metalhead. I don't know. And then below that, we have 3 of these cute little ninja stars. So this is nice. So let's do our first mix and match and see what we think. I'm not really a fan of removing Donatello's head, but we're gonna remove that and we're gonna put on Metalhead's head. And yeah, it pops right on there, easy peasy. It's not loose, it won't come off. And so now I have a Donatello body and a metal head. So there you go. For those of you that like to mix and match some stuff, this is pretty easy. So let's see about the arm. Pop this arm off and we pop this other metal head arm on there. So yeah, I guess, yeah, now he's looking kind of cool. He's looking kind of weird, right? This is something really different, but I can dig it. I can totally dig it. So there's my metal head Donatello, right? What do you guys think of that? Are you guys digging these mix and match things? I don't know. Let's move on. All right, next we have Raphael. Now, I like this look at Raphael. He looks very similar to Donatello with the type of gear that they're wearing, which is legit. And Raphael, his figure comes with Splinter's head. So yeah, these are different. So essentially, if you're into this, you want to collect as many as you can, right? So you can have the full bodies and the whole parts, I guess. Can you purchase Splinter by himself? I mean, I guess so, or you can just create him. But either way, we got Raphael in the corner. He looks awesome. And in the back, we have the same back as Donatello has, which is a picture of Leonardo's face that nobody cares about. So let's just go ahead and bust this open and take a look at Raphael. Being very careful hitting these, because some lucky person in my Patreon will be getting this Raphael figure. We've got him removed. All right. So I like this figure a little bit better, not because I like him better, but only because, you know, he doesn't have little shoulders and he seems a little bit more sturdy as Donatello. You know, he's a little bit more skinnier and yeah, but this gear that I guess they got going on with Tales of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles with these, what type of metal looking knee pads and shoulder pads, same as Donatello, no articulation. And, but we love the detail on the shells and I think the colors are the same, right? Yeah, all 4 turtles, no, Michelangelo's a bit darker. I guess maybe Raphael's a little bit more greener than Donatello. So, okay, they might have a slight variation in colors of shades of green. Michelangelo's is definitely apparent. As far as the others, it's a little off. These belts, though, we didn't really go over on the belts. Looks like he's got spots on the back to hold his size. Same, he's got a spot on his belt to hold his ninja stars, and he's got pouches, but they don't open. So let's take a look at what Raphael comes with. All right, so Raphael, he comes with Master Splinter's head. Yeah, so that's a thing. So we're gonna swap Raphael's head, pop on Splinter. So there you go. You got Master Splinter with Raphael's body. That is something that you can do. We're gonna switch that back and put Raphael's head on his body. Now to the left, it looks like he comes with 2 sides, which is nice. See if these easily stick into his belt, and they do, and they're sturdy. Yeah, so this is good. This is good quality right here. These belts though, these are tough, and they're not coming off either. So not like our original turtles, right? Where we ended up losing our belts all the time. And his sides, they stick in there. So that's also nice. To the right, we've got this club thing that you guys keep telling me in the comments about. I don't know what this is called. I just know that people get their asses beaten with them. So he's got this, and that looks like that fits into his hands, easy peasy. He's also got this little knuckle thingy, which is interesting. So, you know, punch somebody in the face with that thing. And then we've also got 3 ninja stars, just like Donatello, and let's see if those pop right on, and they do. So I will say that I like with these figures is that the accessories can really stick on to the figure, right? Because otherwise we're gonna lose them. These things are tiny, our dogs are gonna eat them. But if you see this Raphael, dude, they're not going anywhere at all. Those accessories are staying right. You gotta wanna lose them. So yeah, that's Raphael, typical Raphael face. We love how he looks. Let's keep it moving. Next, let's take a look at Michelangelo. First off, I love this green compared to the other turtle greens. Michelangelo's green most resembles the green from the original, whereas the others not so much. Raphael kind of does, but definitely Donatello does not. I know I've probably mentioned this before, but now that I'm looking at these figures again, I'm just like, you know, how come we tried to hit the greens with only a couple of them and not all of them? But anyways, that doesn't matter, right? We're talking about mix and match. So we got Mikey here, and Mikey comes with this dude's head. And who is that? Mechazoid. So he comes with Mechazoid's head, Mechazoid's leg or arm, and some other stuff. So let's bust him open and take a look at this guy. Now I like this Michelangelo. He's the shortest, essentially the youngest, I guess. He's adorable, right? So he's got a very sturdy build on him as well. This is not coming off. I mean, it can, but you gotta make it come off. He's got spots on the back for his nunchucks, which is perfect. And it looks like he's got spots on the front for his ninja stars. So this is awesome. He's got nice little green colored wraps around his hands, regular wraps around his foot and ankles, same articulation. There's hardly any, but you get to mix and match, you know, their body parts. So I guess them is probably easier to do that, right? And not so breakable. I didn't talk about the bandanas on the other figures, but the bandanas, they're loose. This looks like probably eventually this is something that's gonna break off, just normal wear and tear, but they are loose. So I guess you guys can kind of pose with them if you want. So let's take a look at what he comes with to mix and match. This Mechazoid guy who I'm not really familiar with. So he's got his little head. Let's see how easy that pops right off. Yep, and now we've got a Mechazoid head on Michelangelo's body. So what do you guys think about that? This is a thing. So I'm gonna take that off and put Michelangelo's head back on his body, and let's take a look at some of the stuff he comes with. He's got 2 of these nunchucks, which is nice. They're not really flexible, they're pretty stiff. Not a whole lot to do there. He's got this Mechazoid leg. Yeah, this is a leg here. So I haven't switched out a leg. Let's see how easy it is to switch out a leg. This is his right leg. Oh yeah, just pop that right off. Boom. And now he's got a Mechazoid leg. Look at that. So, yep, a Mechazoid leg. It's different. I don't really know what else to say. I've just, you know, playing with my toys. Donatello was Donatello. Leonardo was Leonardo. So creating your own mutant, I'm not knocking it. It's just different to me. I think it's creative, and we want people to be creative, right? Michelangelo also comes with this club thingy with the spikes on it. Somebody knows the name of this thing, tell me. And it's easy to pop this in his hand, I'm assuming. Let's see. Yeah, you can pop that right in his hands. His hands are pretty flexible and easy to move around, so that's nice. And so then it looks like he comes with 3 of these ninja stars, and they fit in his hands actually pretty easy. They'll stay, right? Because his hands are pretty closed. No, not really. But they should stay on his belt pretty easily. Boom. Yeah, they do. So there you go. That's Michelangelo and Mechazoid. Let's keep it going. All right, and last and definitely the least, we have Leonardo. And already off the bat, I'm like, dude, he comes with Metalhead's head. Like, you can't even come with your own swappable head. You have to have the same head as Donatello has, which Donatello obviously has the right to have metal head, but Leonardo, he just doesn't relate to anyone. So he's got a metal head to swap out as well. So you have that, but he doesn't come with Metal Head's arm. It looks like he comes with Splinter's arm. So yeah, okay. And we already know about the packaging. We know we got his face on the back because all of them had Leonardo's face on the back. And so let's just go ahead and take a look at this guy, shall we? Just tried to take Leonardo out and his whole leg popped off. So it is what it is. He's not very stable. All right, so Leonardo, he looks all right. He looks the same. He's got the same green as his brothers. He couldn't even get his own skin tone. But anyways, yeah, let's just talk about this figure as a mix and match. He's got a nice sturdy belt just like his brothers. He's got a spot on the back to sheath his katanas. And same as the other ones, no articulation. He's got nice flexible bandanas and a blue belt. So this is cool. This is cool for Leonardo. He's got a nice long bandana. It's flexible, but also it kind of gives like, it may break off at some point down the line. So let's take a look at what he comes with. Since he is having an identity crisis, he also comes with a metal head to swap out, but he does have Master Splinter's arm. Now that's interesting that they would chose Master Splinter's arm. Kind of like Master Splinter has to guide him in everything that he does. It makes sense. And then to the right, to the left of that, actually, we have two katanas. Now let's see how easily these slide into his belt, and easy peasy. So that's nice. And I like how they're crossed, so you can easily swap one and swap one on the other. Nice job, Playmates. That works. To the right of him, he's got this weapon with the weird curvy thing, which you guys have already said in the comments. The reason why I don't remember what you guys tell me what this is called is because I just don't care. But feel free to go ahead and put it in the comments as much as you like. So he's got this weapon, then he's got this pizza-looking weird thing, knife thing with the handle, and he's got three little ninja stars. 3 ninja stars, which is nice, and these should also easily peasy stick on his belt, which they do. It's nice. And then he's also got this little handheld knife cutter thing too, which hopefully will just pop right in his hand. Boom. So you can do that. As far as Master Splinter's arm, swapping it out, oh, it's a little tough. Boom. So now you got a Leonardo with Splinter's arm. This is probably something that Leonardo has always wished he'd have, is a part of Splinter's body on his own. I don't know. But yeah, these are interesting figures. Let's take a better look at the Tales of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles mix and match mutation figures. have it. Let me know in the comments, what do you guys think about these figures? These are available now, I believe at Target, but don't quote me, possibly online. These are ready, available for anyone who wants one. I'm Queen G 22.